Killing thought with thought is a crazy idea. Imagine you're playing poker. Everyone has two cards and you're trying to achieve a straight by having only the first two cards. Good morning everyone and welcome back to Pursuit of Strength podcast, and today's episode will be about making experience and how making experience can actually break your overthinking loop. Because if you're watching this, you're probably not occupied in any important or meaningful task. You're just scrolling your phone, you're open YouTube because you're a little bored, you maybe finished your work for today, you maybe haven't started yet your work for today, you're chronically overthinking, and for numbing your mind, you start watching all these YouTube videos. So here I am to provide you some entertainment and I hope some insights. Let's talk about overthinking and action. People believe that they need the perfect mindset before taking action, that they can adjust their thoughts, adjust their beliefs before doing something. So people believe, myself, I'm a chronicle overthinker myself, often believe that if you are enough thoughtful, if you prepare enough shit before going into doing what you are supposed to do, it will go very easy. It will go without any kind of resistance. And the goal of this episode is make you understand that there is no right choice, there is no right amount of preparation that you will be able to do before doing something, and the moment that you will be ready to doing something and is when you actually grab your balls and go do it. And I hope that at the end of this video I will convince you about my point. So believing that you can defeat your thoughts and your internal resistance with more thinking is a fallacy. Killing thought with thought is a crazy idea. Imagine you're playing poker. You're playing poker Texas Hold'em, and everyone has two cards, and you're trying to achieve a straight. If you don't know what a straight means, is basically you have five cards that goes one to another by having only the first two cards. It's impossible to achieve a straight. You need first you will need at least the first opener. You need more cards in order to achieve a straight. With only the hand that you have, it will not be possible. You have a limited amount of cards, and even if you're good, these cards are not enough to winning. And in order to win and achieve what you want to do and be who you are supposed and want to be, you need to discover the other cards that will be dealt later in the game. So in our metaphor, discovering the cards, it means to have more experience. And living experience make you understand if you have a good hand, if you have a bad hand, if you like something, if you dislike something, and other areas of improvement. Understand where you lack something and where you could work on it, because just by thinking, just by analyzing, it wouldn't be enough. And in order to do so, you have to practice something and making experience. But making experience is something that everyone tells you, right? Oh, you have to put yourself out there. You have to try to do different things. You have to do some experience. Do something. Try. Okay? That's something everyone will tell you. Me too. And you will think that I'm actually the number 27th douchebag that will tell you to do some experience. But what that actually mean? Let's delve deep into it. Making experience, but my definition of making experience, it means engaging into an activity that you have some expectation, and there is a cycle to experience. There is the initial expectation, so what you have in your mind, the idea that you have before doing something. Let's say, I'll go later with the example. You have the initial expectation about what the action would be like. Then you have your choose to act. There is the action itself, the experience, and then the process, the procession and the reflection of the experience afterward it is concluded. Let's use a practical example to clarify it. We have two people. They both want to try a kickboxing class. The first person have an expectation. They believe, oh, what if it's too hard? What if it's too fatiguing? What if other people will laugh about me? What if I get hurt? What if it's too hard for me? And all of this shit, fear of judgment, fatigue, pain, anxiety. But he choose to act, and he do it anyway. That's the second stage. We pass the expectation. Now there is the choose to action and the action. He goes to the kickboxing club, and actually it's surprising because everyone is very nice. Everyone is trying to teach them, and he found out that it's something that he likes, that he have fun. It's not that fatiguing as he thought it would be. It's not that painful as he thought it would be, and that actually break his expectation and builds new confidence. It creates new information in his mind, and the new information is, wow, kickboxing is not that hard as I thought. Maybe it's something, a way which I can express my passion. And he found out something new about himself. This is very powerful. Let's take another example. Same with the kickboxing class. Another kid want to try kickboxing, and in his mind he have a different expectation. He believes, oh well, I know how to fight. I go there and I beat the shit out of everyone. He has this expectation and he choose to act. Once he choose to act, he find out, well, maybe I'm not that good as I thought I was. After just 15 minutes, I started to gassing out. I was grasping for air, and everyone beat the shit out of me, even if they were 20 kilograms under my body weight. And he's shattered by reality, resulting in new understanding. And it could be humbling, even have some kind of desperation in the hopelessness in it, but it's still new information. And if we agree that new information is better, it's still a worth experience because it gives you an area of improvement. So in the end, gaining experience is just having some expectation about an activity, choosing to act despite the expectation that you have, after the experience is concluded, the action is concluded, you will find some valuable lessons that will be confronted with what you expected, and it will give you more information, and it will break your cycle of overthinking, because it's like in the poker. You finally see what the three cards are about. You finally see if you have a straight or you don't. You finally have some clarity and understanding. And what I want to say is we should, also I tell that more to myself than to you, because I need to hear and be reminded of this lesson more than I need to learn more stuff, is it's important to pursue as many experiences as possible, and especially pursuing the experiences that cause fear or anxiety, because these are the one experience that will teach you more about yourself. These are the experiences that will give you more understanding of how you work, what are your good, what you lack, what are your strong points, what are your weak points, where you should work on it, where you should focus, and what is better to leave aside. This is the process of acquiring wisdom. And wisdom is very different by knowledge, because you can sit on your desk. I could acquire knowledge but by staying sit on my chair 16 hours a day and watching YouTube videos, watching people talking about shit, reading articles, reading books, and it will give me a lot of knowledge. And knowledge, I'm not saying that is bad, but knowledge leads you to thinking and thinking and thinking. A lot of knowledge without experience will lead you to overthinking. And you want knowledge, but you should crave more wisdom. Wisdom is the process of making a lot of experiences, confront your expectation with the reality and your what you have re-elaborate after your experiences, and improve your understanding of the world. If you crave wisdom, and you should crave wisdom, you have to do a shit ton of experiences. You have to confront your knowledge with what actually happens in the world. And just act, do something, just do something, live experience, live life. If wisdom is what if you want just know a lot of shit, be the smart kid who goes out in the dinner with his friends and say, oh well, do you know this fun stuff about, I don't know, Roman Empire or some shit like that, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But if you want wisdom, if you want to be someone that people want to look after, if you want to be someone that would be reliable for their friends, for their family, if you want to be someone who when he will be 60 or 70 will be able to give clarity and guidance to his grandkids or other children that want to have more clarity, you must live more experiences, because that's the only path that you have to wisdom. If you're watching this video, you're already good at analyzing, you're already good at re-elaboration, but you need to act, you need to live, you need to fucking do something, especially if it scares the shit out of you. Maybe in the beginning it will be hard, it would be scary, but after you will be glad that you did it. And when you will be 70 and you will look back at your youth, you will be grateful to yourself to live all of these adventures. Aim upward and keep searching for strength.